Planet Coaster 2 is a fantastic game where you can build a theme park of your dreams, creating awesome roller coasters, but let's face it, something feels off. Some aspects of the game don't quite meet expectations and others outright frustrate players. So let's deep dive and explore the state of Planet Coaster 2, what works, what doesn't, and whether it's for your time and how to fix it. But first, let's talk about one of the biggest pain points, park management. While the creative side of Planet Coaster 2 shines, the day-to-day operations of running your park, not much. Staffing mechanics feel like a weak link, specifically for those of us who value realism. It's frustrating to see ride attendants abandoning their posts mid-operation just to take a break, leaving a full queue and even guests still on the ride. In real life, rotations are used to ensure smooth operations. A ride up doesn't just decide its break time and walk away. They await until a replacement arrives. Planet Zoo nailed this system with food stalls, where staff hand over duties to a replacement. Why can't we have that here? Overall, management in Planet Coaster 2 is a mess, frankly. If you've loved playing Parkitect, you know its management mechanics are masterclass in balancing simplicity and depth. It rewards careful planning and attention to detail. In Parkitect, staff are incredibly easy to manage. You can assign specific zones to workers, ensuring they are always where they are needed most. Plus, the game provides detailed overlays and tools to monitor staff behavior, making it simple to optimize your park's operation. In Planet Coaster 2, staff zones feel clunky and incomplete. For instance, there's no quick way to filter for unassigned staff, meaning you'll have to see through the entire list to find new hires. Staff often abandon their posts abruptly for breaks, causing ride downtime and guest frustration. A proper zoning system or improved staff handover mechanics could fix these glaring issues, bringing Planet Coaster 2 closer to Parkitect's level of polish. Until Planet Coaster 2 addresses said issues, it will continue to feel like a game that prioritizes aesthetics over a management experience fans crave. Personally, as a sandbox player, I frankly don't usually encounter these issues. I play the game on pause and just build the theme park of my dreams without worrying about how it would be run. But I have seen many of you guys, my loyal viewers, concerned with these issues that frankly needed to be addressed. And so, a proper zoning system or improved staff handover mechanics could fix these glaring issues. When small issues like this stack up, it breaks immersion and makes gameplay more frustrating than fun. Frontier could benefit from looking at what Planet Zoo did right and applying those lessons here. A revamp of the staff and alert system would go a long way in making Planet Coaster 2 feel as polished and player-friendly as its predecessor. Planet Coaster 2 promises a revolution in the world of water parks, offering incredible immersion that has been somewhat accomplished. You can customize pools with scenery, but something feels off. Well, the gas. Personally, I usually leave my water parks empty due to weird guest behavior. And then there's the lazy river. Guests are supposed to relax in floaties and just drift along, but now no floaties, just guests aimlessly swimming. This issue seems tied to the broader gift shop bug, where guests aren't buying floaties at all. It's a small detail, but in-game that thrives on immersion, it breaks down the experience. Now let's talk about the user experience, or UI, something that should make building theme parks seamless and fun. Unfortunately, it's more frustrating than it needs to be. Simple tasks like extending menus or switching tools require too many clicks, and PC players, there's no easy way to turn off rain sandbox mode, unlike Planet Zoo. So get ready for constant downpours, whether you like it or not. That's why I play in pause mode. It's not just the UI though. Planet Coaster 2 feels designed with console in mind, which is not a problem, but PC players are paying that price. Console players have to deal with piece limits, meaning you can't build the theme park of your dreams. And some missing features from the original game make the PC version feel like an afterthought for a game that started as a PC gem. This shift is a little disappointing. Beyond that, the game is still not available for Mac, which leaves many users behind, feeling sad and abandoned. Yes, Mac is not that popular, but there are still many fans on that platform that still play the original game. And let's not forget the new features, custom rides and water parks. On paper this sounds fantastic, but in practice they are mixed bag. Slide mechanics can feel off, though on the bright side Frontier is working on a fix. Another pain point is the overwhelming amount of notifications. It's great to have updates, but constant warnings from incomplete rides, power issues or guests trying to exit can feel micromanagement overkill, specifically in creative sandbox mode. So do I think Planet Coaster 2 is at the point of no return? No. The game works well, but to truly understand this we need to compare Planet Coaster 2 with City Skylines 2. Both are sequels to popular games that have had many bugs. In the case of City Skylines 2, the game feels unfinished and frankly completely bugged. There are many aspects where your city completely breaks and you have no choice but to start over due to homeless or the horrible traffic in the game. In my opinion, City Skylines 2 is too broken. It's broken beyond repair. I think they should start over and create a whole new game. But in Planet Coaster 2, it's different. The core of the game is still great. You build coasters, customize them, manage parks and create beautiful lands. You don't need gas necessarily. You can build an empty theme park and it will work fine. It's still what made Planet Coaster 1 such a classic, because the core of the original is still there. However, the new stuff feels broken and has some weird bugs. By that I mean the water parks feel incomplete. They don't add anything to your main park. Guests usually don't ride the rides properly. They swim on lazy rivers instead of lazing around. To be clear, Planet Coaster 2 isn't a broken game, it's still fun and packed with potential, but for many players this issue makes it feel incomplete. If you're enjoying the game or are hopeful for its future, now will be the perfect time to join the conversation. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into your favorite simulation and building games. Whether it's Planet Coaster, Parkitect or the next big release, I've got you covered. As an architecture student, I will guide you into this brand new world of theme park design, showcasing what works and how to make your park better. Planet Coaster 2 shows promise, but it needs time to mature. If you're a fan of the first game or love creating parks, there's still a lot to enjoy here. For now, let's hope Frontier takes the necessary steps to refine and enhance this ambitious sequel. It's likely that Frontier wanted to capitalize on the hype around the sequel and the holiday season, but the decision to launch the game prematurely risks alienating dedicated fans. The original Planet Coaster had a robust alpha testing period where players' feedback helped shape the game into a polished product. This time it feels like the community-driven refinement was skipped over. Had Planet Coaster 2 stayed in development longer with gamer feedback, we might be talking about a game with fewer bugs, a more cohesive experience and new features that feel fully realized. Overall, it looks like Planet Coaster 2 has made significant strides with some bugs, fixing many of the original bugs, improving slide physics and adding new features. But there are still major issues, particularly with water parks and gas pathing, which can severely impact the gameplay experience, specifically for those looking to have a fun, smooth run. Planet Coaster 2 isn't at the point of no return. It's a good game, but it could be a greater game with proper updates and fixes. The core gameplay remains solid, and for many players that is enough. However, the new additions like water parks feel incomplete, and the recurring bugs disrupt immersion. If the developers take feedback seriously, just as they did with Planet Coaster 1, there's hope that Planet Coaster 2 can become the polished game fans were expecting. For now, it's a flawed gem, but not a broken one. Just needs polishing. Planet Coaster 2 shows promise, but it needs time to mature. If you are a fan of this game or love creating parks, there is still a lot to enjoy here. For now, let's hope Frontier takes the necessary steps to redefine and enhance this game. Until then, click either of these videos on the screen right now to see more theme park fun.